On the 25th of May, 2023, a bright young student walked out of her classroom for the very last time. Her name was Palesa Malatji. She was only 17 years old. That afternoon, her family expected her home by 5 p.m., but she never came. Hours later, her body would be discovered in a deserted field, and her community would be left asking, why her? Why again? Palesa Malatji was a grade 12 learner at Nsako Secondary School in Soshanguve, north of Pretoria in South Africa. She was quiet, focused, and passionate about her studies. She dreamed of becoming a pharmacist. She took extra lessons to improve her marks, not knowing that would be a deadly decision. She was her mother's firstborn child. Her family remembers her as caring, hardworking, and determined to succeed. To them, she wasn't just another teenager. She was the promise of a brighter tomorrow. On that Thursday afternoon, after extra lessons, Palesa left the school grounds. Her usual routine was to walk home and be there by 5 p.m. But this time, she never arrived. Her family called her phone. No answer. They checked with classmates. Nobody had seen her. Palesa had vanished. As night fell, panic gripped her loved ones. Something was terribly wrong. Her family rushed to the local police station, desperate for help. But their pleas were met with delay. Officers claimed there was no vehicle available for a search. It was almost midnight, nearly 7 hours after she was last seen, before the police finally joined in on her search. By then, precious time had slipped away. A young boy reported strange noises near an open field next to another secondary school in the area. Guided by this tip, searchers entered the field. In the early hours of May 26th, Palesa's body was found. She had been raped, strangled, and murdered. Scratches on her wrists suggested she may have been bound. Her clothes were torn, her textbooks gone, her future stolen. The discovery of this young, innocent girl's body shattered Soshanguve. Friends broke down in tears, parents clutched their children, and the community erupted in anger. Hundreds marched, demanding safety and justice, asking, how can our children vanish so close to school? If schoolgirls are not safe walking home, where is safety at all? Palesa was laid to rest on the 3rd of June 2023. The then police minister attended her funeral, promising her family justice for their child.
Ama-battle samples bona ama-samples sawasa ema-laboratory. Sathatha ama-battle samples e-DNA kwi-crime scene. Okwamanje siyakwenza siyakumesha konke. By the time Friday comes, so besesazi ukuthi kwenze njani.
The police minister said he doesn't know the identity of the killer yet, but what he knew was that it was a man. He said it is time to speak directly to South African men, and asked that each and every one of them do an introspection. We need to find a solution to the GBV epidemic. He said 66% of rape victims are raped by the very people who are supposed to protect them, their fathers, uncles, relatives, even siblings.
10,000 women raped in 3 months. 64% of them are raped by the people that they're supposed to protect them, by the fathers, by the uncles, even by the siblings. So it's a situation where we just don't know how to begin to deal with that matter. Maybe as many people, many speakers have said, to say, maybe the time has come that we speak to men. Police can arrest, courts can keep you there, everything. But if we don't speak to men, because these are men who abuse and violate the very same people that they're supposed to. And here too, that is the case because information does tell us that we had to collect some of her colleagues.
Police promised swift action, DNA testing, regular updates, and a manhunt. But months later, Her family was still waiting for results, waiting for arrests, waiting for justice. For them, it felt as if Palesa had been failed twice. First by her killer, then by the very system that was meant to protect her. Palesa's story is not isolated. South Africa is one of the most dangerous places in the world for women and girls. Every week, another name joins the list of young women silenced by gender-based violence. Her death is a chilling reminder of the crisis we face and the urgency for change. She was just 17 years old. She dreamed of a better life for herself and for her family, but her dreams were cut short in the most brutal way. Years later, her family is still waiting for justice. No arrests have been made. Her community still mourns, and we must keep saying her name, Palesa Malatji, until her story leads to change and no other girl walks home in fear. Rest in peace, Palesa Malatji. If you support the Justice for Palesa campaign, share this video and demand that her killer be brought to justice. This has been True Crime 24/7. Thank you for watching.